Phillip Bigg, President, Shooters Union, Tasmania. This is your opportunity as a responsible firearms owner in this election to make a difference. We also need to fix the wrongdoings of past firearms amendments, like one where we named the Commissioner to have the powers in the Act, an unelected official who took over the minister's role. That needs to be rolled back because, as we've seen, we now have a Commissioner who puts out a firearms license application question that goes too deep into your medical health. Now, one of the problems with that is when you have people like farmers who are doing it tough and want to be able to go to their doctor and seek help when they need it, but for fear of losing their tools, everyday tools, they may not do it. And we don't need a situation where we can't have people feeling safe enough to go to their doctor. Now, at the moment, we have a lot of issues to deal with and no one's addressing them. So really, how are we going to fix them? Basically, we need to start at the beginning. We need to fix the antiques firearms, something that should have been dealt with in 2024, still hasn't happened. Now, on top of that, we still have the trafficking of firearms where you could be borrowing a mate's gun and get picked up and charged for it. These are all little things that need to be amended in the Firearms Act, but nothing's happened and no one's talking about it, and that's why we're here today. We have other issues like hunting. No one has any idea what to do with hunting in the Firearms Act. We need to address this because at the moment, everything is regulation based, meaning you as a law-abiding firearms owner can basically lose every bit of hunting rights you have. So what we would like to do is see that fixed. We want to introduce legislation that covers hunters, and not just hunters in Tasmania, but interstate and internationally. As we've seen in January, there was massive issues where interstate hunters were not covered because a blanket exemption was removed. Now, luckily, lots of people worked hard together and fixed that, but it's not good enough. We shouldn't be relying on exemptions. And that is also what happened with the antiques firearms. We need people in there to do the right thing. We need proper legislation that's fair and balanced for the safety of the community and what represents law-abiding firearms owners. Tasmania also has a massive economic input from law-abiding firearms owners. We have so many people who enjoy their hunting, and we have interstate, international hunters that want to be here too. By allowing interstate and international hunters into Tasmania freely under legislation, we can improve the economic situation in Tasmania. As it stands, we look at $100 million of economic input, but we can grow that. Many people who hunt also fish, which is another $370 million industry in Tasmania. How about we look at opening these up to include more people to increase the economics in Tasmania? When we have an increased economy, we have better, happier regional towns. What's wrong with that? Why is the government so upset with making changes that benefit everyone? It just makes no sense. Another issue is that no one wants to acknowledge law-abiding firearm owners and what they're about. At the moment, we're seeing a massive attack on LAFO with the anti-narrative, anti-firearms, anti-hunting, invasive species. You name it, they're coming at us. And that's why we all need to stand together. Every union, every organisation, every club, every range, all need to stand together. But why aren't we doing it? As we're seeing in these elections, we're being pitted against each other for smaller issues that have no relevance to the future of firearms and shooting in Australia. I think we need to get rid of all of this chit-chat in the background about smaller issues and concentrate on the future of shooting in Australia.